Hello everybody, my name is Plazap. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're doing top 10 things I wish I knew when I first started Tabor. These are things that might help you out, or just like very good tips in general that I wish I knew when I was starting out. I started out a long time ago, so I've learned a bunch of things along the way. But yeah, coming in for tip number 1, the one thing I highly recommend, give your teammates good callouts. Even if you're a solo player, make sure your awareness level is through the roof. People will surprise you from every corner. Ignore that guy. But your teammates need to know how much ammo you have, where you are. If you see people, I like to say, tally 2 radio. Or if they're coming down on the hill, me and my friend will say where they are on the trees or on the roof. So it's really just nice if you can tell your teammates or your friends, whoever you play with, where you are, how much ammo you have, how many people you see, if you've killed anybody, or if there's more people. Coming in for tip number 2, do not waste your ammo, whether this is spraying with a full auto gun, or if you're just taking shots you don't know you can land. Believe me, you want to take slow and controlled shots from long distances. If you're point blank, go ahead, feel free to just let off a few shots. Especially if you're using armor piercing and you see a kitted guy, go ahead. But if you're using a gun like the M4 or a shotgun, you do not want to spray. The shotguns will do their job. Take slow and controlled shots, especially because they have recoil. Just take your time with your shooting. Believe me, it will be a much better difference. Especially with the spraying. Guys, I just do not spray. Believe me, it is not worth the cost of your life. Coming in for tip number 3, make sure you always mute your mic. You do not want to have people knowing where you are, and believe me, you can hear your mic from pretty far away, so just keep it muted. And another way to do this, go into your settings right here, go to audio, microphone, put it on muted. Believe me, this won't mute it all the time, but so if you are right-handed, your watch will be on your left-hand wrist. You can press the A button on your right controller, hold it up to your mouth, press it, that green light will go on, that means it's unmuted. If it's red, unmuted. But if you're left-handed, your watch will be on your right-hand side. So what you want to do, on your left-hand controller, press the X button, same thing will happen. It will unmute and mute. Trust me, you don't want to have people knowing where you are. It's a big risk. Just keep quiet, be stealthy. It goes a long way. Coming in for tip number 4, do not trust anybody. Believe me, people will deceive you so well. They will make you think they're friendly or whatnot. But believe me, you do not want to trust them. I cannot count the amount of times people have ran up. Oh, I'm friendly, I'm friendly. Kitted raid automatically ruined because of it. Just do not trust people. Believe me. You don't want to. It's much better than dying. If I had to count how many times, I've probably lost count at this point, but if I had to count how many times people have said, yo, I'm friendly, but they are not, it's going to be a high number. There are friendly people, but most of them aren't friendly anymore because of the amount of times that they've been tricked, or people have thought they're flat out just not friendly. Out of all the times I've met friendly people, it's probably been 25. It's probably like a 5% chance out of 100. So you really just don't want to take that risk at all. I probably met over 300 people that say they're friendly. Only about 15 of those have actually been friendly. Very low chance, not worth the risk. Stay safe. Coming in for tip number 5 is kill or be killed. This kind of goes along with don't trust anybody. But if you have your gun up and they have their hands up, or you see they've got a pistol in this pouch right here, and they start reaching, you have to shoot them. There's nothing to do. Even if they have nothing, if they're behind your back and pick up a scav gun like this, they're going to pull a dirty move. Say you're right there, dead. It's easy kills for them. Kill or be killed. Believe me, guys, it's not worth your life. Again, this kind of goes along with don't trust anybody, which they kind of are different. But yeah, coming in for tip number 6, this is how to eat and drink properly. There's different ways you can drink. Most people will drink like this and waste their water. But if you just open it and hold it up to your mouth, you'll hear a drinking noise. It won't do it right now because I'm in the market. but you will hear a drinking noise. Along with energy drinks, you don't want to waste them. These are very useful and they can save your life a lot of times. Now for the food, there's different types of food. If you've got a food like this, and this is all you can eat, if you take out the spoon, if you eat it raw, it will dehydrate you more, but if you eat it with the spoon, it won't. That goes for the dry foods. You can't eat them, the candy bars with the spoon, but I think you can with these. The dry foods are this, and this. Now the tangerines and the fruit cocktail, aka the peaches, these both give you food and water. These are very good. Do not eat these with a spoon, or else they won't give you food and water. You just want to pop them open, eat them out of the can. These are very expensive though, but they're very good and will get you, half the can will get you back up to full. Tangerines are very cheap, and I'd recommend buying 2 cans of them if you're going to go on a kidded raid. It will keep you hydrated and not starving for the entire raid. Believe me, you want to use these. Coming in for tip number 7, we have flanking. This is a very important thing that you need to learn. It's not necessarily that you have to learn it early on, but if you're just going to head on an enemy like that, you need to be careful, because they're most of the time going to know where you are. Say you're on facility roof on island and there's somebody on radio hill. This is the easiest flank you can pull off. You're going to go downstairs through the lobby, go out the front, go through that tunnel, come up the mountain, get up behind them, easy kill shot. I recommend flanking. It's very useful. Other people will do it on you, so it's important to watch other creators' videos on flanking. It will teach you a lot. It's worth your time, believe me. Just take time, learn the different flanks, stay safe, don't let people get behind you. Coming in for tip number 8, we have different calibers, different types of ammo, and what they do. So this is going to be your basic 7.62. These are 7.62 by 39. These are AK or SKS rounds. Doesn't matter which type of AK or SKS. However, if it is the AK-74, this is 5.45 by 39. This is a much smaller round than 7.62. Let me show you real quick. Come over here by your table, my guy. Much smaller bullet. AK will always be superior. AK also has a lot more recoil, but compared to 5.56, the difference with 5.56, this is your most common round in the game. It has a much higher bullet velocity than the 7.62. The 7.62 is a slower and heavier hitting round. It's almost like AP, just not AP. And then you've got your stuff like your heavy rifle rounds, like the G3A3. This is pretty much a DMR round. It will destroy anybody. Then you've got your bolt rifle rounds. Just same thing as the G3A3. It's a giant round. And then you have your sniper rifle rounds. 50 BMG, one tap, no matter where it is, unless it's obviously the finger or toes. But if you hit them here, 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 obviously in the head, they're dead. Dragunov. The R is a very powerful round. This will one tap anybody. And then the most important round to me is the shotgun ammo. So these are both Saiga rounds. You've got 3 different types of shotgun ammo. You have birdshot, buckshot, and slug. Buckshot is your regular, just spread ammo. When you shoot it out the barrel, it will spread into a bunch of pellets. Same with birdshot. It will spread, but it's not as powerful as buckshot. Then you have your slug. It's pretty much a rifle round, but 30 times as powerful. Instead of spreading when it comes out the barrel, it will go straight. It will not spread. It's just a heavy tank round. And if we come over to Jiri, or Shiro, that works. Same brass for everything. This is the only brass they have in the game now. Obviously, you can get the full jar of brass. Big money saver. But they have tracer powder. This is good on nighttime. You can trace your targets with it. On daytime, you can't really see it. In my opinion, tracer is a big waste of money. You have FMJ. This is your standard ammo powder. This is what you'll find in every ammo you find. But AP is where it gets heavy. This is very expensive stuff. It's about 5,000 a bottle. But it will also shred through any armor in the game. It doesn't matter. And also, if you're wondering how to craft shotgun slugs, you're going to go on your ammo machine. You're going to take AP powder and brass. You're going to pour it in, select 12 gauge, and turn it to AP, craft the box, then you've got slug rounds. So that is the different types of ammo, what they do, different powders, and what they do too. Coming in for tip number 9, you want to use your scavs as radar. If you don't have to kill a scav, don't do it. I'm in the training match right now, so it doesn't matter. But say you're over by research and there's a group of scavs and they're not looking anywhere near you, you're not going to kill them for the XP. Believe me, you want them. If you hear them shooting, you know exactly what direction they are and where the player might be. So you want to be very careful. See this guy's turnaround, I don't got to worry about him. But if he starts shooting, that's when you might want to take him out. Just leave him alive as much as you can. If you're close to them and they're shooting at you doing high damage, obviously you want to kill them. It's a very good thing to do. You don't want to keep them alive for very long. Very useful trick in my opinion. But just keep them alive, know where people are. Easy kills from then. Coming in for tip number 10, and probably the most important one. A lot of things people do is they get greedy. Do not get greedy. Say I kill a 3-stack full of geared guys, or maybe a 2-stack, and I think it's just a 2-stack. You might want to go loot them immediately. Say they're on this dirt road. No, instead you're going to move back, watch out for a third, and you're also going to look out for other teams because they might have heard the gunfire. So you need to watch out, don't get greedy, and don't loot too quick. Remember, it's okay to loot, just don't do it suddenly. You will get killed, trust me, I'm talking from experience. And also, if you're playing with your teammates and say you loot a purple card, do not take everything. No one likes it when you do that. That goes with the greed. Trust me, no teammate likes it when you just steal, especially if it's their key card. Something me and my friends like to do is we will, whoever's card it is, we'll let them go in, open everything, take about half of the stuff that they want. Or if there's like 2 purples, we'll give one to the other teammate. We'll run it next raid. I won't just take both, right? Or if there's like, especially if there's 2 of something, just split it evenly. Or if you have a third guy. When I have 2, I have my friend, or opposite, depending on whose card it is, will wait outside the vault and keep guard. If it's on island, we'll stay inside because you can get shot pretty easily through all the windows and stuff. But we'll let them open everything, take what they want. Second person can go through. Same with the thirds, just split it evenly. It's not too hard to do. I've seen tons of videos, people just stealing everything. Trust me, no one likes it when you do that. Another thing with the greed, if you kill a full gear 3-stack, and say you did most of the work, that's okay to take the stuff that you really want. Even if you did all the work, that's great, like, good job. But that doesn't mean that you earned the right to take everything. Remember, that's your teammate, they deserve stuff too. If you want them to continue playing with you, just split the gear. You can take the better stuff, since, you got the kills, but vice versa too. But say the scars on the ground, just kill the kitted guy. You got all that stuff. If you killed both of these guys, and one was geared and one wasn't, it's okay to take the geared gun. Your teammate can have the Tokarev, it's fine. But if you kill, what I'm trying to say is if you kill 3 people, all kitted, just split the gear. You don't have to take it all, believe me. More will come over time. I know it doesn't seem like it. I suck at the game too, but it's alright. Just split the gear, don't be greedy, and have fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Those were 10 tips I wish I knew when I was a beginner. I hope I could help out a lot of you guys. Please consider subscribing or just leaving a like. It would mean a lot. Thank you for helping me hit 100 subscribers, by the way. That meant the world to me. Now we're on the road to 200. Have a good day. God bless you. See you tomorrow.